He thought people-pleasing was harmless. He wanted to be liked, accepted, affirmed. So he adjusted. He smiled. He nodded. He became whatever people needed him to be. But people-pleasing isn't kindness. It's bondage disguised as approval, a slow erosion of identity, until you no longer recognize the person you're trying so desperately to protect. This is the story of Andre Mitchell, a man who lived for the approval of others until the weight of every expectation finally crushed him. Inspired by Galatians 1:10, "For do I now persuade men or God? For if I yet pleased men, I should not be the servant of Christ." This is Tales of Kingdom Truth. Andre Mitchell was the guy everyone liked, the yes man, the fixer, the dependable friend. At work, when colleagues dumped extra tasks on him with a smile, "Hey Andre, could you take this on for me?" he always said, "Sure, no problem." Even when he was drowning. At church, he joined every committee sound team, hospitality, youth ministry, not because he felt called, but because he didn't want to disappoint anyone. When the pastor told him, "Son, you have such a servant's heart," Andre smiled, feeling guilty, because it wasn't service. It was fear of letting people down. One Wednesday night, Andre sat in his car outside the church, forehead resting on the steering wheel. His phone buzzed nonstop. His boss reminding him of a deadline. His mother asking him to visit. A ministry leader asking him to fill in for someone. His girlfriend texting, "We still on for tonight?" Every message demanded a piece of him. He replied yes to all of them. He walked into church smiling, even though exhaustion pressed against his bones. During service, the pastor preached, "If you live for people's approval, you will die by their rejection." The words hit Andre's chest like a hammer, but he brushed it off. "People need me," he whispered to himself. "I can't let anyone down." He didn't realize he was disappearing in the process. At work the next day, everything unraveled. Andre had agreed to help 3 different coworkers meet their deadlines. He stayed up all night working, but still didn't finish his own assignment. When his supervisor asked, "Andre, where's your report?" he froze. He had nothing. I was helping others," he whispered. His supervisor sighed. "You're dependable, but you're losing yourself. We need you to show up for you." It stung. But the truth was undeniable. That evening, Andre walked into his girlfriend Tiana's apartment. She looked at him carefully. "You forgot our date again." "I'm sorry, babe," he said quickly. "I was helping." She cut him off gently. "You're always helping, but you're never present. Not with me, not with yourself, and honestly, not with God." He swallowed hard. For the first time, someone wasn't praising him. They were seeing him. 2 days later, during a ministry meeting, Andre collapsed. Literally. One moment he was handing out flyers. The next, he was on the fellowship hall floor. Exhaustion, dehydration, stress. At the hospital, the doctor asked, "Andre, when was the last time you rested?" He blinked. I don't know." In the quiet hospital room, his mother whispered, "Baby, you've been running yourself into the ground, trying to be everything to everyone. Accept who God created you to be. Her words pulled open the wound he had tried to hide. He whispered, I just didn't want to disappoint anyone. Tears rolled down his face, the first he had let fall in years. When Andre returned home, he sat alone in his living room with his Bible open to Galatians 1:10. He read it aloud. Am I seeking the approval of men or of God? He closed his eyes, whispering, God, I don't even know who I am anymore. He felt the weight of every forced smile, every silent yes, every hidden fear. He prayed, Lord, teach me how to say no. Teach me how to choose you, even when others don't understand. For the first time, serving God mattered more than pleasing people. Andre began letting go. He resigned from 3 ministries. He told his co-workers, I can't take on extra right now. He apologized to Tiana and promised to rebuild trust the right way. When people reacted with surprise or disappointment, something shifted inside him. He didn't panic. He didn't crumble, because his worth wasn't tied to their approval anymore. It was tied to God. One Sunday, after service, the pastor pulled him aside. You look lighter. Andre smiled. I stopped trying to save everyone. Now I just follow the one who saved me. People-pleasing feels like love, but it becomes a prison, a cage built from fear, guilt, and silent expectations. But true freedom comes when we choose God's approval over man's applause. Andre Mitchell's story reminds us, you cannot run the race God set before you, while carrying the weight of everyone else's opinions. Where have you struggled to choose God's approval over people's expectations? Comment, God, help me choose you, if you're ready to put Him first. And please like, share, and subscribe. And turn on your post notifications so you can walk with us through every new episode. Together, let's keep spreading the truth that changes hearts. This was Tales of Kingdom Truth. Until next time, say yes to God, say no with grace, live free. And remember, the truth is always in the tale.